Round 2 of the lively and exciting Fish and Corn show.
The lively and exciting, I like that.
Yeah. You know, Corn, we were, during break, I was thinking, about obscene things that we've covered on the show. I don't think I'm obscene. We cover a lot of obscene things, but it's like, what I think of our show, it's kind of like Jerry Springer and his show. Wasn't Jerry Springer?
Oh,
he was
the pretense of being above the ghetto.
Yes,
You're just being some sort of
role
pop culture anthropologist, showing
yes,
the normal people what the proles do, that kind of shit.
Yes, I'm just like a conduit to this, that.
I think
because wasn't he a JFK
he was
office?
the mayor. Jerry Springer was the mayor of some city in fucking Ohio. I mean, he's not ghetto, but I mean, he profited from ghetto things, and that's how he, made a name for himself. I think that's a nice way of talking to yourself about it, but I think if we're being
rationalizing it for us, I'm not this nasty.
Totally honest about it. You are what you are, man. I make no bones about it. I'm a nasty motherfucker.
Well, that's the thing, though, because I think there's carnal needs, but we play. I think
we
it's normal.
To be above the fray?
No. I say those things are all right, as I'm trying to say.
Well, that's my point.
It's just about the part that's derogatory about us is that we talk about it in public. This is private stuff that I'm talking about. Because, the good Christian woman has probably licked the butt.
Yeah.
We're just talking about licking butt. That's how we judge a room.
Yeah, this is true.
You call out a room or a fucking space or something.
Whatever.
Yeah. Airplane terminal, escalator ride. You judge that by
escalator ride.
If you would lick a woman's butt.
Yeah, and that's like the indicia of quality on there.
Because you see that
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, and every man looks. Because I saw this at the supermarket, the Japanese supermarket. A woman, very beautiful woman, wearing a tight skirt last week, and these 4 business guys, they're all older middle.
They're all slyly kind of.
Kind of balding, whatever. They're in their shirts. They probably work around at a local corporation, and they had to do the neck crane to this woman. And you know what that is. You judge the room if you would lick its butt. Lick her butt. You know what I was thinking also, Corn, moving on. Liveliness.
Licking butt?
Is the Sasha Grey washcloth.
Yeah. Charlie?
Yeah, but do you remember if they made this into a movie, it would be something like, remember that Tracy, I love you. Tracy Lords? Oh. Or that voyeur.
Oh, God, yeah, I remember that guy.
I kind of remember it like this is Sasha Grey kind of washcloth thing. Charlie, there could be...
There could be.
There could be. I mean, there's some...
Oh, remember that kook that was crazy about Bjork? The one that blew his brains out?
Oh, God, don't even... Whoa. That, I know. Bjork. Oh, my goodness.
Well, what are you going to get is Bjork?
No, I like Bjork.
Okay.
Aren't you going to Bjorkland soon, Corn?
Yeah, but aside from that, I've got a Bjork thing. Not a creepy Bjork thing, but I just think she's... I've always liked elf-type things. Elf-type girls.
Yes, Bjork has a little cracking body on her.
Well, forget about that. She's like very elf-like. Small, kind of ephemeral.
Yeah, talks, ephemeral, where, they sound like an elf.
Yeah.
Bjork. Oh, let's bring this one. Let me see this old note from episode 1 on the scorecard. Monica Lewinsky versus Sasha Grey versus... Yeah, this is a scorecard. Jodi Arias versus Bjork. Where's Bjork fit into the Corn's menagerie?
Oh, as far as hierarchies and the spank bank kind of thing? Pretty close to the top.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. You rather spend the day with Bjork or a day with Clinton? Remember, you have power with Clinton. You might be able to influence her if you got really chummy with the woman. Bjork. Yeah. But wouldn't that be interesting if you got you got to somehow somewhere, like they were doing some kind of political rally. This might seem kind of random, and it was Clinton's, and they both, Mrs. and Mr. Clinton, need a respite. They were doing this thing, and they found your garden. They said, "Hey, can we hang out in your garden?" You know, shut up. You wouldn't want to give them your 15 minutes. You would not, Corn. Like invite them, even if it's just talking about your
Secret Service hanging out in my house. No.
Well, no, they're outside. No. Well, I don't.
No.
Yeah, that's right. That's a little too close home. But here, I have a different scenario.
You remember that show?
Vacation.
Do you remember that show, King of the Hill?
Yes.
Remember what was that?
Neil Howe or not Neil Howe?
No. The dude with
the cap and
the sunglasses.
Kind of like us.
The paranoid dude.
Kind of like us.
That's me. Okay. I mean,
yeah.
I'm not that bad, but yeah, I don't want.
Because you do realize what they're gonna do. The Secret Service is gonna put something like, all right, we hung out here. Can we Macish or whatever in Chula Vista?
Hey, don't you remember we had the FCC show up here twice back in the day?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want the fuzz around.
I mean, we haven't. Yeah, that's the thing.
I don't do anything illegal or anything, but I still don't want
privacy.
Yeah,
kind of like the mask thing. Yeah. Just stay off my property. Not like I don't like you, but if you met them in say like Disneyland, you just chilling out.
Share a table.
Like, hey, can we share a table? Sure. Can we share this table?
But you don't come in this space unless I want you here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's kind of neat that sharing a table would be kind of neat. Corn, 7 minutes. I'm going to just do this. This is me for the show here. We're going to talk about the next show here. Episode 3. versus on the scorecard here.
I think we should do a regular thing like that. It's kind of fun.
Okay. I'm going to do is just do a versus thing. Episode 3 is going to be, I want Corn to do some homework now. Look up Indian weightlifting on YouTube and check out how they do this shit. Take care of what the uniform is. And they're doing this pole shit.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay, yeah. Indian weightlifting versus Indian pole gymnastics versus American CrossFit. That's what we're going to do.
Pole gymnastics.
Well, just tell them why in episode 3.
Okay.